And a very good warm welcome to every single one of you this evening. We are on season 1, week 2 of the main scrims this evening, and thank you for all of you joining us. We've got 63 people in the lobby. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is experiencing, obviously, its load shedding period, and I don't foresee it to be ending quite so soon. So, you know, it has been a bit of a challenge for a lot of the teams to get it inside the lobby as well, due to being load shedded. Load shedded means that we have power cuts at certain times of the day in South Africa. For those who are not in South Africa, well, that's a little brief description of what happens. I, however, will be having load shedding from 8 o'clock tonight, Central African time. So I've only got an hour with you, ladies and gentlemen, and for the players and teams. And, you know, someone who I felt very confident in overtaking this situation after me is Get Wrecked. What's up, Get Wrecked? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, 100%. So he's going to be taking over the stream on his channel, guys. On the Discord is his links. Everything is there on his side. Make sure that you guys obviously go over to him, show the love and support. Please be kind. It is his first time also casting. He will be casting by himself as well. So guys, please be kind, be nice, be civil. You know, it is his first time, so you know, we want to show the love and support. We want to get more guys who want to be casting in the scene to be able to you know, engage themselves further into the scene in a casting way as well. But as the plane path going from a southwest to a pretty much south plane path here, going over Minas Generalis and over Los Leones as well. We're going to early jump here coming out from the Rusty Hellhounds going into Tora. That's a new jump coming up from them, with NX taking up their normal loot spot. White Rabbit Gaming going to be heading over towards Power Grid, as they seems their new loot location. As we see also 3 members of the Rusty Revolvers going to be heading over towards San Martin. They're going to be, you know, I know for a fact White Rabbit Gaming, since I manage the team, no bias there, but I know one of the members is being load shedded until 8 o'clock as well. So there will be hopefully 4-man strong by the end. But the first knock comes out here from Jesus as he takes out one of the members of Survivor Fighters. Stu will go down there straight away, and Team Majesty will pick up their first point of the game early on here inside Picardo. Looks like Survivor Fighters, the rest of them pulling off of this at this moment. We got Warrior Dongo, and I think I saw one of the other members somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. We got New Anthem's back in the race here. He's still actually busy flying in over here. So New Anthem's back in. Keen to see what New Anthems does here, because New Anthems, when he's joined these lobbies, has been a very, very formidable player to play against. So really interesting. But we see MLC takes out one of the members of NX, and Jizu is going to go down straight away. And we got MLC now already pressuring on towards the legends in Chumacera. Now, Get Wrecked, you played with Jizu and the rest of them quite often as well. Jizu, I'm pretty sure you'll be upset with this early stages coming out here. Yeah, we got MLC here, who tops the ELO leaderboard at this stage. We got Boz Gandol, who's sitting in here with his Scar 3x here. He's going to be playing out. We did pronounce his name incorrectly. I thought it was an I at the end, but has rectified that since then. So Boz Gandol is his name. So Boz Gandol, Boz Beta, Apache, and Bra all going to be playing inside Chumacera here. We're just trying to see where's Bra inside of all this. He's on the very south, yeah, top edge south of Chumacera there. We got the Wasps, the Smurfs now, sitting just south of Chumacera as well. The zone shifting towards the western side here in Business Associates. I think going to be very happy with this zone, as most of the 3 of them sitting in Impala. Kritzy just off of his team, in a safe position for now. And we got Tricksters inside Lamandita. Tricksters, pretty impressed with the way they came into their first scrims last week. I'm not too sure if you saw it, Get Red, but I mean they had a close almost chicken dinner win against MLC in the first main battles of the evening of the season, and yeah, I think they got a team to watch. Definitely, we got Kolapele, Loki, Mingo, and Warlix all sitting inside in Lamandita and surrounding areas. Inexorable Gaming, though, going to be making that movement quite early towards the zone, straight away getting out of Hacienda. And we've got a couple of members in between here with White Rabbit Gaming and Survivor Fighters inside Power Grid. Interesting to see where White Rabbit Gaming are going to be doing their rotates here, because going through down towards the south, going to be a bit of a tough rotate there going through Survivor Fighters. We got JMSP, your team, get wrecked. Anything to say about your team here, sitting inside this little compound, splitting business associates at this stage? Yeah, I think Business Associates is aware of this. You can see Chrissy's not going to be aiming on Alpha Leader, going to be tagging onto Alpha Leader from long distance, as you said, and the tags will come out from Chrissy there. Not going to be able to put anyone down, but it looks like the rest of Business Associates, Chris Ed's going to be joining him alongside no one else sitting inside that part. But anyway, as we got Ripper, who's just going to be making his way as well towards that compound. Pretty, I think, where Business Associates is quite a situation, so considering this zone that we see here, we do often see it in just off in the fields here around Business Associates. We call this, sometimes I like to call this a farm compound. I think, you know, definitely a very strong position going forward for Business Associates. Apache will take out Ghost Killer in the background, and that's the fight continuing inside Chumasera. He will confirm onto Ghost Killer as well, just leaving DVS and Headshot alive for the Legends. So a bit of a rough start there coming out from the Legends member. As we see also White Rabbit Gaming going to be, oh, we see Hyrex, actually Customs will be eliminated out in the 18th position there by NX Gaming. So that's a bit of a wake-up call there for Custom. I don't think they got a good potential, does Custom, coming into these lobbies. I think watching them over the last couple of weeks, I do believe they can do something. But White Rabbit Gaming going to be taking that rotation down to the south and seeing what they can do. They're going to have to go through Sick Daddy Club, who's also in a, I think, a clown car here. Well, it's just three of the members sitting in here, Joshibashi, Bluff, and Wally, all sitting inside the truck, going to be making their rotations in as well. Rusty Revolver is going to be rotating right through the Tricksters here as well. So a lot of rotations through teams, but we see Chris Ed getting knocked there by use from the MLC Devils Esports, previously known as MLC V2. They're going to be... Yep, Chrissy will get the pickup though from Dax, so he will be able to survive. It does get tagged up a little bit. It's going to be hiding on behind his hay bale. Be interesting to see where the rest of his members are going to go into the compound just above him, but I think he's going to be stuck there for quite a while. Not much space there to play out in that field. But Business Associates going to be looking over towards use. He does have the ridge line just to play underneath it, so he's going to be trying to get himself out here from MLC Devil Esports. Like I said, previously known as MLC V2. But changing up the name and logo as well, as YSF gets knocked out there by Kritzy as well. Adonis will take out Ripper in a good little trade there coming out there. Yep, you know, MLC V2 or MLC Devils Esports can do a bit of damage inside these lobbies. I don't think performed as well as they would have liked to in the main scrims, but definitely something out to prove against their main team MLC, which we see MLC still on the edge of Chumasera, still inside Chumasera. I need to start making their way in here. White Rabbit Gaming kind of split up on to the southwest here on the side of the Los Leones. We got Genesis, yep, in the southern part here, and we also got, for Genesis, we got a BAI Slayer here for Brothers in Arms, going to be assisting the Genesis team here, just for the main scrims, just to get themselves, because they obviously didn't have, one of their members is being load shedded during this time. So Slayer coming in to assist the Genesis crew, and hopefully he can provide something for the Genesis crew. Genesis crew being kind of impressive in the last few scrims. We've had DJ Epics and Frenchie do a lot of damage coming into this. And I think, you know, for them, Exactly, yeah. I mean, they've won 2 chicken dinners in 2 days as well. So inside the pre-battles and the scrims for Orm. So, you know, promising players coming into the scene here, get wrecked. Definitely, it's good to see Genesis come back into the fray. The zone though will shift up towards the north, and Inexorable Gaming going to be smiling ear to ear with this rotate that's just come out here. They're going to have the Hellhounds towards the western side here, which they seem to be making their rotations into the area here. I wonder, no, maybe do they know of this 2-2 split here? We're going to sit on with Disaster as Little Death going to be rotating his way right past Inexorable Gaming. I don't think he's aware. He's going to crash onto the compound here, and Inexorable Gaming going to be playing this all, and now they're going to definitely know that somebody's here. The flash comes out and he's going to be flashed out, and the knock will come out there from Disaster as he will knock out Little Death and flush him straight away. Kenny RSA going to be making his way over towards the Inexorable Gaming from a different angle here. Do they aware of this? But the damage coming in from the northern side of here from Viking, he's just damaging all the members of Rusty Hellhounds as Ellis Tomato makes a dash for the compound to try and see if he can get himself into official Tempe. Gonna be on his left hand side here as they try to get to the long building on the side here, try to get themselves away from Inexorable Gaming here, and does it successfully. As Inexorable Gaming, another member will meet up with them. Viking also shortly to join them inside this compound, and they're going to be taking on the fight towards the Rusty Hellhounds fairly shortly. A lot of rotations have to come out, but Headshot's going to be taking some shots onto Shepard, and he will get the knocker and flush on towards Shepard there, and he'll pick up 1 kill for the Legends crew. More rotations just behind Jin, and then Fix a bit late on the rotations coming in as well. Ferry crew going to make themselves come in from the south as well. Still MLC without any cars sitting inside the zone. That's going to be a very tough rotation coming in from them. As yeah, it's going to hurt a lot. DVS will get knocked out by Zone there in the background, just leaving Headshot alive here for the Legends members as he just coasts his way into the zone, into a safe position. Sick Daddy Club holding just to the north of him inside the garage area. Business Associates moving back into Impala here. Interesting, as obviously the zone is seeming to be going a little bit more north, and it'll be interesting to see how the rotations come in from here as well. Against all odds, only with the 2 members at this stage. Obviously load shedding hitting them quite heavily. We got Deathmog and Dan, as Jin will be rotating right past here on towards will knock out the wheel. I think Jin's going to go down here, and he does indeed. And White Rabbit Gaming's rotations here playing real havoc for themselves here, just leaving Unfixed left alive for White Rabbit Gaming as the zone shifts yet again towards the north, going a bit northwest here. And between the 2 teams here, will Disaster actually be able to? Now the fight is starting to pop off between Hellhounds and Inexorable Gaming. We'll sit here with Disaster at this stage as he's just this little anchor point here for Inexorable Gaming, as official Tempe going to be taking some more shots over towards Viking. Narco will get the knock onto Kenny RSA with a nade, and we will switch over towards that as well. But it looks like he will get flushed out as well as Hot Tiggity. Knows exactly what he needs to do. Viking will get the knock onto official Tempe, and now Ellis Tomato, as the push comes out here from Hot Tiggity on towards Ellis Tomato, gets the headshot, a little bit of it towards him, and can he finish it out? And Rusty Hellhounds will be eliminated from the lobby in 17th position from the Inexorable Gaming, and that's a quick work coming out there from NX Gaming as 16th position goes out White Rabbit Gaming. Joshi Boshi finds out Unfixed, and teams falling really quickly here inside the lobby. Tricksters in a bit of spot above there as Fury Crew taking a lot of damage over towards him, and they're just on the edge of zone, and the zone's pushing them in as well. Jesus will get onto Mingo, as that is just a little knock coming out from Team Majesty as they're trying to make their way, and Team Majesty will go out to 15th position as Medea will knock Jesus. And Tricksters here get wrecked. Going to be a little bit tight here to try and get themselves into the lobby here. Yeah, 100%. I know that obviously Unknowns is not inside the team. He's a normal IGL coming in from White Rabbit Gaming. So having a little bit of tough rotations there. Obviously just not going to plan is what they would have wanted. Headshot going to be making his way across the map here. Right through a lot of teams here. But look at the amount of teams coming in from the south here. As Deathmark going to be taking some shots on towards Genesis. Dan will take on some shots on towards Tricksters as well. Born Step going to be the last man before Genesis making his way into the zone. As yeah, MLC is making it in. It is phase 3, so I mean, for them, Boss Beta will actually get jumped out of his way and will get taken up by the zone there. So that's unfortunate. Legends Ripper will find him, and Legends go out in 14th position. Bra will blow up in his vehicle. That's an interesting occurrence happening right there. Oh, he'll just fall off the bike. Oh, MLC Esports not having the round that they would have liked here at all. And as the zone will shift up towards the north yet again, and we'll see probably Inexorable Gaming take this quick rotate probably to the north to try and, you know, back to the compound they're in. Yeah, so we'll see if that will materialize. MLC V2, I mean, so MLC Esports having a bit of spotter by there. JMSP do know that they are here though. They have picked up themselves a kill inside the lobby, but Apache will take out Deathmark, and Boz Gundle will get run over there by Dan, as Dan will try and continue on his way. Deathmark will get the kill, MLC will get the kill stolen away from them by Mitch Payne from JMSP, and they will pick up themselves another kill there, as Apache will get Boz Gundle up and Adam, as Dan will try and get himself further into the zone. Looks like he has stopped for now, and it looks like Inexorable Gaming going to be taking on the fight towards Stick Daddy Club here. Disaster will throw out a grenade. Let's see if the grenade connects onto here. Another flashbang will come up towards him, and it'll be interesting to see here what this fight will materialize. Hot Diggity coming to assist him as well. I'm going to take on towards Hot Diggity's perspective here, as Narco will get onto Bluff here. And Hot Diggity just trying to find his position here to try and see what he can spot out here. And it looks like they're just not able to get that angle that they would have wanted. As Disaster now will spot out Bluff to his Joshi Boshi's, I beg your pardon, towards the bottom of the mountain here. Another flash will go out. Is that a grenade though? Oh, Chris Ed taking some shots over towards Disaster. And I think for Inexorable Gaming, Hot Diggity and Disaster need to try and get off. Look how many teams are coming up behind them as well. We got Frenchie who's going to be right above Disaster here, and Disaster isn't aware of this. We'll get the knock onto Disaster, as Hot Diggity will take out GJ Apex in the background here. But it has not spotted out Frenchie. Does he know of Frenchie here? Does he know that that knock was not on towards Disaster? Can he spot out Frenchie? This is the question. You will see the nade come up. He'll jump up onto the ridge here. A lot of fights happening across the map here, as we just wait to see what Hot Diggity can do against Genesis here. Does he know that he's here? It does spot him out, and Frenchie will go down. Two of the big players for Rusty Genesis out at the moment. Did they get the res onto GJ Apex? Yes, they did. So Slayer will try to be playing this on, but look at the chaos happening on this southeast here. It's just insane, as GJ Apex will now take on to Joshi Boshi. Will confirm onto Joshi Boshi yet again. They'll pick up a kill for the Rusty Genesis. A lot of the Rusty Genesis members getting knocked out here. Sick Daddy Club will go out in 13th position, as Acid just moves in behind him. And he looks like he's been just on 3 HP. Just wins out the fight here for Acid, as the Smurfs make their movement. Ripper will take out Obi. And so much chaos happening in the southwest here, as now Ripper will take a couple more shots on towards Kinghorn, and I think he might just knock out Kinghorn. Yeah, yes, he does indeed. And Kinghorn will bleed to death inside the zone. His knee getting shown out there towards Ripper, and leaving just Acid alive for the Smurfs just inside of zone as well. But Hot Diggity does get knocked over here, and Disaster can't do anything about it. It is zone 5, so Disaster has to get himself into the zone. He does know of Acid, who's sitting on the top here. If Acid peeks us at the right time, the Molotov will go out. I don't think that will burn onto Acid. No, it doesn't. And it will come around Acid inside the zone, and will take out Disaster. Good work there coming out from Acid. Will get tagged up there by the remaining members of Inexorable Gaming, and that is only Narco. But with 12 kills, NX Gaming going to be happy with the progress at this stage. does know of 2 teams. You've got MLC coming in behind the Smurfs as well. Trickster's also going to be trying to get themselves into the zone as well. Sure, just so much action happening here. DJ Epix, can he spot out Buzz Gundle? I think he's going to jump inside the... Oh, does miss a wheel here for the buggy. And he will get the shots taken on by him. As he's going to make it, but Buzz Gundle doesn't miss those. And Genesis will go out in 12th position. Good work there coming from MLC Esports. Fairy Crew, though, taking the compound that we expected NX Gaming to take. And... Devil Esports going to be doing some... MLC Devil is going to do some damage over towards Dan as he tries to run up in the open. And against the odds will be eliminated out in 10th position there. And MLC Devil Esports going to be picking up their first kill for the game at this stage. Bowser, last member alive for the Rusty Revolvers, going to be trying to make his way in from the zone, but he's going to contend with MLC Devils as he needs to see what he can do. I think he's looking for a little bit more, maybe meds or a vest. His vest quite shot up at this point. Buzz Gundle will get knocked out by the zone and will be confirmed by the zone as well. As Apache, but Apache will be making his rotation over towards Narco, and I think Narco has spotted him out, and you can see the shots coming out from Narco, and MLC Esports will be eliminated out in 9th position as now Business Associates make their push on over towards Fairy Crew on the northern side of the circle here, and they are aware Schizo gonna see this over. Can he win out the fight towards it as Bowser will get confirmed by MLC Devils, and they will finish out in 8th. Good work coming out here from Chrissy, 2 HP out here, but the rest of the team is here as Lazan going to be making his movement on towards the side here, leaving just Dax. What can he do? He gets knocked out as well, leaving just Chris Ed here against a 1v1 here against a Fairy Crew. Does pull back to try and get the raises here. Wise move here, knowing that the 2 other members of Fairy Crew are knocked. And this is probably the best movement for Business Associates at this stage. But the Fairy Crew member here doing a great job against him. The Molotov going a little bit far. And now Chris Ed going to have to try and maybe get himself prepared for the push from Fairy Crew. Does get spotted out by Chris Ed. Chrissy up and at him as well. Will spotted him out. Pre-fires in and Chrissy will go down there. Yet again, he'll be on his second knock. Ripper going to re-pick him as well. Ripper almost getting down, but Chris Ed will come from the side and will finish out Fairy Crew out in 7th position. Great work there from Business Associate. Get wrecked. Yeah, a lot of knocks coming out, but, you know, keeping themselves. I think Chris Ed pulling back there at the right time gave them the opportunity to really reset themselves to take on the fight yet again. As now we got 6 teams remaining inside the circle and is pushed over towards the northwest here, and we got JMSP, your team now. You can comment over this one. Mishmain gets knocked. Yeah, right, one. We just got Vent left for your team here as he now pushes in. 2 kills for your team at this point. JMSP trying to survive against the MLC Devils. Doing a strong work here. Haven't got the, I think, all the kills that they would have wanted in this lobby. 3 kills at this point. But, you know, for them, I think they're going to be happy. Smurfs get eliminated by Naku there. And Naku keeps on ticking up the kills. 14 kills for Inexorable Gaming. I mean, the way they're performing at this stage, it's as good as a chicken dinner for them at this stage. Get wrecked. And that's just in kills. They have a solid at least 5th position at this stage. Business Associates on 8 kills at this stage of the game, and they need to try and get themselves a little bit further into the zone. We got, like I said, 5 teams alive. We've got the Survivor Fighters who have been quiet this round, have lost a member in the early stages against MLC, against Team Majesty. But the 3 members here, I'm keen to see what New Anthems does inside this lobby. We've seen some good things coming out from in the later stages of last year, as Chris Ed will confirm onto Naku and leaving our top 4 teams. We've got MLC Devils, Business Associates with 4 members, Survivor Fighters with 3, and JMSP with 1 member alive here in the top 4 position. And now it'll all be to play for these teams. And I don't see anyone moving into the center of this zone. Get wrecked. Yeah, 100%. And I do realize that we've had no sound during this game on my side. So I do apologize, everybody. It's really an unfortunate stage that this happens because of my PC restarts. Really irritating me. I do apologize. There we go. You can't hear get wrecked either. Yep, I'm aware of that. No game sound. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
I've sorted out my microphone as well.
Yeah, but it is my fault. I do apologize, everybody. You will be able to hear get wrecked as well now. I do apologize in the later stages here. Happens from time to time. Little mistakes here and there.
We see MLC pushing up onto JMSP here, hoping that they can get out the flasher. Vent appears to have done good damage towards MLC, while they all pull back, reset and regroup so that they can get their meds up. We see business associates opting to now crash this compound. Ripper with the first in, unfortunately going down to a Finzi with an immediate flush on that. Vent unfortunately also falling to this. We see that business associates is now holding the top of the hill, hoping to get some kills onto survivor fighters, but survivor fighters taking out Kritzy on third or fourth knock at this point.
Fourth knock at this point. He's bleeding out very fast here as well. So, you know, he's going to be bleeding out there, and it's unfortunate for him. We'll just leave the two members of business associates and the Devils 4-man strong at this stage. Looking with the manpower, can definitely take this out. We got these members sitting here pretty waiting for the zone to yet again shift. It's going to be in a couple seconds as well. And again, guys, I do apologize for the no sound as well. It is going to come back. I know you guys are a little bit behind us as well, but you know, I do apologize. It does happen from time to time. The rolling blackouts has kind of screwed up a couple things. But yeah, we are back, and hopefully, you know, when I get the load shedding at 8 o'clock, Get Wrecked will be jumping in. Yeah, he'll be jumping in and getting everything sorted here. But Survivor Fighters looking over towards MLC Devils here, as Adonis does get tagged up a bit here, as one of the members does spot out new anthems. He'll go down onto his belly, and you know, business associates sitting on top of this hill here could be beneficial for them. Coming into the later stages, Dax has spotted out the members of Survivor Fighters as they're going to be trying to take on two fights here, as you know, they got the field of view. MLC Devils do not need to make movement further than Yusin and YSF. They can just play on the edge of these compounds here, so they will have the last compound available. But with the ridges that Business Associates has, they're going to be okay for now. Survivor Fighters, though, have the toughest rotation in, and it looks like they're going to try and take the fight over towards the MLC Esports, but Dax will get the knock onto Warrior, but MLC Devils will finish that one out, and the MLC Devils are going to be Adonis gets knocked out there by Chris Ed as well, and Chris Ed going to be taking on Survivor Fighters, will go out in third position, and that was to be expected there. They didn't have the zone. They need to make the movement in, and you know, that was going to be the issue there coming out from the Survivor Fighters. Now it will be a straight on 4v2 here, and if you're a betting man, this will be the last zone that we're going to see. So the center is going to be, I think, more towards Business Associates' favor here.
Definitely, I think because they've got the high ground, they've definitely got the advantage. Unfortunately, MLC have to push out of the only cover they have. Unless they can throw the world's worth of smokes, they're going to be in for a tough rotate.
100%. They're going to be tough, but Chris Ed will get the knock onto YSF, and the zone is starting to move, but they got some time. You can see the smokes coming out here from the Devils. Another member of MLC Devils gets knocked out as well, putting on basically a 2v2, but it looks like they will get the pickup. Yus will get tagged up as well from Chris Ed. And we'll stick on Chris Ed shooting really well here. Going to be moving down here to try and do a flank position on towards MLC Devils. They're going to try and keep up the 4 members alive. We're going to take off X-ray here just to see, as you can't see through the smoke. And MLC Devils under a little bit of pressure here, but Business Associates need to hit these shots here. Oh, great shot there coming out from Chris Ed. Headshot on towards the MLC Devils there coming out. And he will try to continue that as the zone will start to shrink and now push these players closer and closer together. MLC with the smokes coming out here will confirm the kill. 10 kills here for Business Associate. Can he win out the fight? Pulls away just in time, but he's going to kick on the shots again, as well as Dax will take out one of the members. Another member of MLC Devils. This leaving on a 2v1. Now it's left on a 1v1 here. Trying to win it out for them is Yus, but Dax will win it out for Business Associates in the end with 13 kills. A great job coming out there from Business Associates.
That was an impressive end game. They were down 2 men, which immediately put them on the back foot. But it's good to see that they were able to pull it all together and that everything worked out in their favor. Ultimately, they had the high ground, which I think proved beneficial.
Yep, 100%. MLC Devils will finish off in 2nd position, coming in with 7 kills. Survivor Fighters finishing off with 2 kills in 3rd. In 4th was the JMSP guys, your team, Mr. Gedrick, with 2 kills. And in 5th position was the Inexorable Gaming, finishing themselves out with 14 kills indeed. That was a massive round coming up from Inex as well. So, you know, gives them, you know, that breathing room. Business Associates obviously coming up with a great amount of kills there in that first round. But that is the first round, ladies and gentlemen. We will start the next round fairly shortly. Remember, at 8 o'clock, I will have a load shedding, and then you guys can move over towards a Get Rex channel as well when we get to that. So hopefully I'm hoping it doesn't go off, but you know, we never know. But we never know. But yeah, guys, we'll be back in a few. We'll catch you now. And welcome back, everybody. Again, apologies for the lack of sound in most of game one there. I do apologize. That's obviously with the rolling blackouts. Sound settings do tend to change from time to time, and I was not paying attention. So that's my bad. 100% my bad. But as I said, at 8 o'clock, my power may go out. So let's hope it doesn't, but 12 minutes you got left with me, Godfather, and we'll be moving then over towards GetRec Stream. So GetRec Stream is inside the announcements under the lobby info. So go give him a shout, go give him a follow, as he's helping out PUBG Africa this evening as well. But GetRec, good round there from Business Associates in the last round.
Yeah, I think the prime placement gave them the end. The fact that they were 2v4. I mean, I've personally played with those two members, and they're very capable people. I didn't foresee a different result purely on the circle. The fact that that MLC had to push out meant that they lost their only cover. Which put them in a position of weakness, unfortunately. They threw all the smokes that they had, unfortunately, just not enough to clutch it out.
Now we're going to see, obviously, the team's going to be jumping out here. We got Smith going into Locob here. We got the Watch Epic Gaming Custom and Rusty Revolvers all going to be heading themselves over towards Power Grid here. We've got Custom's 3-man team alongside with Watch Epic Gaming being a 3-man team as well, so we'll keep an eye on that as well, as the Rusty Hellhounds and Team Majesty, only with 2 members at this stage coming into this lobby, are going to be sitting inside Picardo. So Team Majesty needs to do a lot of damage here towards the Rusty Hellhounds, to try and see if they can maybe win out this fight. Going to try and see if we can pick up a gun straight away. Jesus and 50 FPS are going to pick up the gun straight away. It looks like 50 FPS is kind of aware of where these teams are going to be playing. Going to spot out the member of Lil Death. Will throw out the flashbang, but he's going to be fine for now. Jesus will take out Official Tempe as well in the background. As we see now, 2 members of Rusty Hellhounds down and out. 50 FPS gets flashed out yet again, as Scope will get eliminated, but we'll stick on with this fight between Kenny Isa and 50 SPS. But can 50 SPS make this? He's going to shoot out the door. Knows probably exactly where he's going to be hiding. Kenny Isa going to be taking on the shots towards him, and he will get the knock on towards Kenny Isa. And 50 FPS will get that, but Watch Out Gaming will get eliminated out in 18th position in the background there, as the Rusty Revolvers will try and get the pickup on towards Official Tempe, as 50 FPS will now pick up towards there. Will spot out the head of Ellis Tomato, will take out the fight, and Hellhounds will go out in 17th position here, and Team Majesty doing quick work of the Hellhounds inside Picardo here, get wrecked.
That was surprisingly very, very entertaining to watch. That close quarters fighting is always challenging, especially early game. It's surprising to me that they hot drop one another, because it's never good to lose members so early in the game. Having that 2v4 immediately off the front with 50 FPS and Jesus, surprising that they were able to pull that all out. Very impressive.
Yeah, and just so we know, obviously, some guys will come out with the ping issues and do everything, but 50 FPS is in Africa as well, so it's not like he's an EU player or anything like that. Has that, he is an African player as well, so he has a little bit less ping than what the Hellhounds would, but not as much as he would have liked as well. But in Power Grid, Watch Over Gaming losing out the fight towards Custom there, so I see that Watch Over Gaming did get a kill off there in the end, but they do lose that, and they will go out in last position alongside with Hellhounds in 17th. Zone shifting down to the southwest here, as Trickster's going to be happy, and interesting to see MLC didn't drop for the Chimasera area. We got Apache here in the background, and I think MLC have lost 3 members in this lobby already, which is really unfortunate for them, not having the start that they would have liked inside this, obviously heading up the ELO leaderboard coming into this round. So I think the ELO leaderboard, with White River Gaming struggling a little bit here with, obviously, with the less member here, not having, maybe what they not used to, you know, getting themselves as well. You know, some of these teams, I think for the South African guys at least, are gonna, you know, kind of plummet down that either leaderboard a little bit here, get wrecked.
No, definitely. I think a lot of the teams are very much in a comfort zone when it comes to playing with certain people. But I quite liked the idea on the podcast that Kinghorn and myself actually put forward to do a roster shuffle. I think mixing the teams up just randomly, not necessarily for scrims as a completely
Yeah.
independent event, would actually prove to be very entertaining.
100% agree with that. Definitely for like an event style thing that we might just host in the future. Definitely like a sort of like, you know, like a once-off event, or you know, that we can do maybe every quarter of the year or something like that would be quite interesting to see. Obviously, we won't match up two of the same team members; it will be all different. I think that would be quite fun to watch as a viewer as well, and
No,
fun for
for
the
sure.
teams, get to know a little bit more about, you know, the people you
Your
play against as
competitors.
well. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
definitely. I think the approach of let fate decide might be more randomized. I think
Mm.
just putting everyone's name into a randomizer, a team randomizer, and letting the results spit out what it does. Might be the easiest way to go about that.
Mm.
Um, might not necessarily prove fair, especially if we end up with someone like the likes of Hot Diggity and Critzy